maybe try this too. And then also, Miss O'Brien, who would be the advisor, is she was telling me how she would bring like other artists that she knows, like an award-winning jewelry maker, who would teach us like different techniques to use, which would be very interesting for students. And then also the high school, it has its own student gallery, which can really, like, the community can like look at it and like really appreciate of like how students are interested in art and how they can like take that in the future. And I feel that also like a lot of relationships were developed when I was in the middle school art club. Like we all like blended and became almost like a family. And like I'm not even joking, like that's how it was. And like I made a lot of friendships too because of it. And I think like we can have more charities and stuff and take our like techniques and our like talent and make it really successful. And I think it would be a very like successful club. And I talked to some students from like different grades, and they're like really interested in art too. So I had about 25, and I think that's a very good number. And like yes, maybe a few would like drop out, but like it would be more closer, even if it's a few people. So I think it's like it would be successful.
Oh, I think it's gonna be. You have Cliff?
Approved.
Second.
I just want to add, it's tremendous that we have students coming forward with these clubs. This is awesome.
It's
That's the case with, I think, before I came tonight, I looked in the student handbook, and I think we've introduced 13 new student clubs in the 7 years that I've been the principal. And these three, they were all approved tonight, with the 3 additional, and all have come through student exploration.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Do you guys have any questions too? Or?
No,
Okay. Okay.
We trust you leading people.
Yeah, you got it, Isha. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. The Adventure Club.
This is the Adventure Club. Every day is an adventure. Do we have time for the PowerPoint, or would you? We do have a PowerPoint. Do we have time for that? I think we can do it relatively quickly.
Sure.
Okay. I need some help, John.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I know, he's gonna fix it up. That's what I'm talking about. Cal Stuber.
We're going to,
You have the slides if you wanted to go through them.
do you have the slide?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. The PowerPoint is exactly this slide for the presentation, okay? This is Ty Stanich and Erica Spellman and Jonathan Gravelisi. They, again, back in the early part of the fall, came to me with the idea of an adventure club. They had no idea what that was going to mean, but I gave them their homework and instructed them to come up with a proposal. I gave them a sample of prior proposals that have come before, and they used that as a template to come up with the PowerPoint presentation that you have. I would really like them to present this to you, because like Isha and Sarah and Kevin, they have done all of the work, and they've done a nice job of putting this together, and I think they deserve the opportunity to present to you themselves. So, okay? So I don't know, how do you guys want to work it? Each have a section? Go ahead, you're on.
Alright,
I'll
so-
help if you need to, okay?
About Adventure Club. In Adventure Club, there are many opportunities that will allow students to explore new indoor and outdoor recreational activities that will strengthen existing friendships and make new friends. And so why we want to do Adventure Club? Adventure Club will help to keep young people off the street and get them involved in nature and outdoor activities with their peers. Adventure Club will give students a chance to exercise in a new and challenging environment and will get out of their house. Adventure Club will provide students with an opportunity to engage in healthy, challenging, and positive risk-taking behaviors.
Some of the adventures to go on include kayaking, indoor skydiving, mountain climbing, which is hiking, indoor rock climbing, mountain biking, whitewater rafting, snow skiing and snowboarding, snowshoeing, and if you guys have any suggestions, they're welcome.
Walking. Yeah, Monday.
Some of the costs, the $125 extracurricular activity fee will be required of all participants. Many but not all adventures will require an additional fee. The fees will change depending on the cost of the adventure, and carpooling and the use of parents as drivers will help to defray the costs.
For transportation, buses may be provided depending on the nature of the adventure. The fee will be included with the cost of the adventure, and parents will be asked to transport student for some trips. Carpooling will be encouraged. And miscellaneous or some random facts. Well, Mrs. Crocker, she's a North Reading High School health teacher. She's really interested and she would like to serve as a faculty advisor to the club. 33 students have signed a sheet that said they were interested in it. And we would like to have consent and release forms or permission slips for any adventures that we go on. And we have a goal of 3 to 4 adventures to do by the end of this year. And a final thought, life is a daring adventure or nothing at all, said by Helen Keller.
We actually had we had a couple questions that I think have been answered. One was the parents' transportation, and that is okay. And 2 is insurance issues, and I know Carl has dealt with us on that. I do have one question. Would most of these be weekend trips? Would some of them be after school? Weekends?
Weekends, depending on what, we'll plan it around sports and other things that people would like to do.
Okay.
So it'll be a club that everyone can do and we'll have it make it so it's reasonable for everyone.
Either get off the couch or, stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
So, thank you for taking that initiative.
Yes.
What is indoor skydiving?
So
I've
you
heard
have
of
this,
that.
like,
Awesome.
it's a giant tunnel basically, and they have this huge fan at the bottom, and it just shoots air up, and you have a suit on, and you just fly up.
We'd be able to keep me up.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go, so, yeah.
It's a giant
I'll
wind
let you know.
tunnel.
You gonna do it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the one
Let
I'm
me know how
going
much
to
per hour they come.
Yeah. Well, if I don't come back, you know.
All right.
So, we have a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve the adventure club at the high school.
I will second. Second, any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Good luck, guys. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot of members.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
No one told me about the trips, okay?
I've seen
No
this,
one.
the indoor skydiving is
I have one more
I've
question.
never-
Be careful.
Okay, the last item on the agenda, and we are moving along. Dr. Mandel, is the proposal for the research from Carolyn Hayter?
Yes. Carolyn Hayter, as I mentioned in the packet, is a graduate of North Reading High School, and presently she's a doctoral student at Michigan State University. And as a graduate of the University of Notre Dame, positively recommend anybody or anything from Michigan State goes. Again, everything I hold, but Mr. Bernard tells me that Carolyn is worth it. And you have a synopsis of the proposal, and basically what you would like is from the school committee permission to start the research process, which would require contacting parents to ask them if they would like to take part in the survey. There's no pressure or anything, but until you say yes or no, she can't start the proposal at Michigan State, and all her research would be governed by the Michigan State research guidelines, and I'm very confident in recommending that we allow her to do this research.
There is one problem with this, and that is, sorry, this is my area, so I have to be picky, but the survey is online, and then she mentions that the participants will be invited to enter a gift card drawing. She says in her proposal that this is an anonymous survey, so there's like no way, how would people, if they don't wanna give their names, they'll certainly have to give it to get the gift card, and it not addressed as fair how they would do that. So, I mean, I'm
So
happy to support it,
To
but I just
support it and then just tell we picked up
predicated
on
on
that
the fact that she figures that out and tells us what
and
she's
still
gonna
keeps
do.
the confidential, yeah, okay.
Yeah, pending IRB approval, institutional review board approval, I now move to accept the proposal for the survey.
Second that.
And second? Any more questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Good catch, Kim. Okay.
Are you in a hurry to get out
It's
of
all
here?
about you.
Yeah, we're like 5 minutes behind.
I have an extra item I'd like to add.
Go right ahead.
I noticed in the opening of the field that we now have stands that are handicapped accessible, so that will allow people who are elderly perhaps to be able to go to the game.
I got up there today myself. I walked up the ramp.
Good. You can get up there. Anybody. And in thinking about that, and then I saw something that says senior citizens can get in for $5. Well, that sounds like a bargain to me. But then something in the back of my mind tripped a little button, and I said, I think there's something in the policies and procedures manual. Sure enough, there is. Under general public relations, there is an item called senior citizens under KCD, which says that senior citizens of North Reading, persons 65 years of age or older, that lets you guys out, may be given a senior citizen guest pass, which shall permit them to attend all athletic events free of charge.
The operative word there is may.
I don't think so. Student organizations are encouraged to open their dress rehearsals to senior citizens.
Which they do.
These guest passes shall represent a small token of appreciation from the committee for all that the senior citizens have done for the schools over the years.
I think we should,
1984 policy.
I think we should, direct
Now,
the.
You
question
weren't
I
over
have.
65 and 84 though, right?
Doesn't matter. I am now. I want free.
Okay.
Anything free. The
That's a good
question
point.
is, how does one go about finding one of these senior citizen guest?
Carl must have those under the bus passes.
Do you hand those out, or is that
Cliff, if it's that important, you
principal,
keep in
or-
mind, all right? I mean.
No, I think that raises a good point. If, we should let the seniors in
Yeah.
the town know that we
Come-
welcome them.
Come time for election, we may very much like to have the goodwill of all of these people.
I think he's right.
So I think
And
we,
it would probably be nice to be able to hand them a guest pass.
That's a good idea.
I do.
I agree.
It won't cost us much, because probably few will be used.
Right.
Or few would be used without.
I think it's a great idea.
I think we should ask the athletic director to make those available and to let people know at the gates to.
Well, it sounds to me like the gate is a hard place to orchestrate that, I think.
Yeah, you should be able to apply for it at
Should be
the
able
athletic
to.
office or something like
Yeah.
that.
Someplace, yeah.
With an option to be able to make a donation.
Yeah,
Right, if they
let's
want,
work on
right.
this event.
Not quite sure how we
Secretary.
implement getting the word out on that, or how you wanna
I think we
orchestrate
just
Mr.
the
Derby has an idea.
procedure for having that happen, but, it would seem that we could use the occasion of our new facility to, and the fact that it is in fact easy for people to get to and want to.
If we're gonna be giving them up for free, I recommend they be standing room only seats.
I reckon they start at 50.
Refresh.
Maureen, there's a slightly older gentleman in the
Stay,
audience who has an
Jeremy.
idea.
I was just thinking that you might want to contact the director of the
Council on Aging.
Oh, right.
And she can
Get the
guide
word out.
Probably make them available there at
There,
the
yeah.
That's great.
Larry Center.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Steve.
Good idea, Steve. I do want to say
Very good idea.
2 quick things. The lights were on tonight. I feel